Hi Adiola, please can you share me the major buying process, how to buy a property in Lekki? Okay, so in this video, I am essentially going to be showing you all the major process in buying a property. It is actually not difficult at all. This particular video is essentially to show you the step-by-step process that you are going to engage or involve in to owning your own property in Lekki or in Lagos. Now, you're welcome once again to our YouTube channel. My name is Adiola Sanusi. I am your best real estate guide right here, showing you the best deals in Lagos, Nigeria, to ensure you maximize your returns on investment while investing in real estate. And right here today, I'm going to be showing you all the step-by-step process to buying a property. So number one, there are two types of property I'm going to be dealing with here. It's either it is ready to move in or off plan. You understand? So if you're going to be buying a ready to move in property and you reach out to us at XLHomes Realty, the first thing we do is to conduct a need analysis. So first off, we want to have an understanding of the type of property you're looking to buy. Are you looking to buy a property for investment? Are you looking to buy so when I say for investment, I mean, do you want to rent it out, or do you want to use it for short let, or any investment purpose you might have in mind? Or alternatively, are you looking to buy to live in? In that case, if you're looking to buy to live in, do you have a small family or do you have a big family? What are the major preference you have? So those need analysis is one of the first things we do to ensure we have a clear understanding of essentially what you need in terms of your property requirements. So when we are done with the need analysis and we've been able to get a clear understanding of what you need, then next thing we do is to send you options that are tailored to that specific need. I said in one of our previous videos that we get lots of new listings every week. We get a minimum of 25 listings per week. So in a month, we have about 100 listings, while in a year, we are able to accumulate over 1,200 listings. And that essentially means that regardless of the need you have, regardless of the type of property you're looking for in terms of size, in terms of number of bedrooms, location, budget, we have them and we have you covered. So when we send you the options, then you can easily say, okay, you like these options, you prefer maybe like one or two or three options. Then we schedule an inspection. So that's the next phase. So the first thing is need analysis. The second thing is to send you options. The third is for you to choose and we book an inspection. Usually we like booking inspections at least 24 hours before time. This is basically so we can make all preparations, make all arrangements. And also sometimes we have some facility managers that we need to be on site so we can actually, ensure everything is done before you can actually, come and inspect. Now, after inspection is being conducted on these multiple options, at the end of the day, you're able to choose which one you like or which one you prefer. So when you choose the one you prefer, then what we do immediately afterwards is to prepare an offer letter on your behalf. So say, for example, this property you have on your screen right now is currently a property in Lekki County. It is selling for 115 million. And one thing now is this property, you can decide that, okay, you want to put an offer of say 100. So we're going to be writing an offer on your behalf as your agency. We'll write an offer on your behalf, send this offer to the development company that we have an interested client in your property. You understand? And they're offering this amount. So when you offer a certain amount, what are the things contained in an offer letter? The offer letter contains the amount you're looking to pay. It also contains the payment method. So payment method could be either outright or instrumental. So remember, because it's a fully ready house, developers will not encourage a long payment plan. So at best, they will do like 3 months. You understand? So which means you might be looking at a 50% down payment and you can spread balance for up to 3 months. You understand? So what happens in that case now is in the offer letter, we're going to be writing everything that we want in the offer letter. So the moment we send the offer letter to the developer, then the developer gets back to us as regards what he prefers. So they might now tell you, okay, we are okay with your offer. this property we asked for 115, you are looking to pay 100, we are good to go. While in some other cases, developers will tell you, oh, I can't do 100, I can do 110 last, or they can say 110 net. You understand? So when they tell you that, that what they send in that case is what we call a counter offer. So when they send a counter offer, what we essentially have in that case is either you now agree to the counter offer, or you send another counter offer. You understand? So at the end of the day, one of the things I like doing when it comes to this phase, in order to reduce the whole lead time engaged in the offer letter back and forth, what I like doing is to schedule a call. It could be a Zoom call between the buyer, or let me say the prospective buyer, and the developer. Or sometimes it might even be a physical meeting on site or in the office. So what happens at that point in time is, after meeting, then we can now, look into resolving the old price difference, and we compromise, we agree on the price to go on with. Then the moment the price is being agreed on, please don't go ahead to make payment. The moment you agree on the price, the next thing is to we request for the document on the property for search. This is the most important part of the buying process. You must not skip it. Ensure the property is being checked, to, it will be sent to your lawyers or your attorney or your legal advisor. They will check the property to be sure that there's no government encumbrance, it is not under government acquisition, and it is free of any form of issues. You understand? And you can go ahead. So the moment the search is being completed, then what's next you're meant to do is to go ahead to request for the developer's account details, and you can make payment. So upon payment, what you now get is a deed of assignment. Now, the deed of assignment is a document that shows that a particular portion of a property has been allocated or assigned to you, the buyer. So what happens at that point in time is, the moment the deed has been prepared, either by your lawyer or the developer's lawyer, it depends on the type of developer you're dealing with. So what happens at the end of the day is, the developer will sign while you also sign. Then we can also sign for you as a witness. Then the moment all the signatories have appended their signatures, then what happens at the end of the day is, you have your deed of assignment. You understand? Now, your deed of assignment is actually a very good document, but it is not a complete document as far as title perfection is concerned. Now, for you to have your own title in that particular property, what you need to do next is to take this deed of assignment to the Ministry of Land to perfect the title in your name. Because if you don't do this, if anybody goes to search for the property at the Ministry of Land, it will still have the name of the developer on it. Do you understand? So in order for you to be able to have the property in your own name, the reason why this is important is because later in the future, you might decide that you want to sell the property to someone else. And remember the rule that stands when it comes to property. The rule is called nemo dat quod non habet, which means you cannot give what you do not have. So the rule stands here as well. For you to be able to show or prove that you have the property, then at that point in time, you essentially need to perfect the title in your name at the Ministry of Land. So when it comes to cost implication of all these things I've just mentioned, so the first thing is the cost of the property. So let's say, for example, they asked for 115, you were able to compromise and agree on 110. The cost of the house is going to be 110 million. Another fee you might have to pay again is your legal fee. That means your lawyer, the lawyer you consulted. So the lawyer, you have to pay him for the search. You have to also pay for documents. That's the deed of assignment that was prepared for you. You understand? So that's the second part of it. The second cost. Now, the legal fee, it actually varies. It depends on your lawyer. You can actually strike a deal with your lawyer as regards that. Then the next thing is, if you are buying a serviced property, most of the time, they usually charge connection fees. So the connection fee is for light and water majorly. So the light is for the meter that they bought into the property. The developers will have spent money into maybe buying a big generator that is going to cover the whole property in that particular region. You understand? So everybody needs to cover the cost together. Then for water is for maybe an industrial borehole that has been already done in the estate, and also maybe water treatment facilities as well. You have to pay. So sometimes it usually range between 1.5 to about 2 million or 2.5 million, depending on the property in question. You understand? Then the final thing will be the agency, which is our consultation fee. It is usually 5%. Depending on the transaction, actually, it can actually be negotiable depending on the transaction. So with this, you are able to you essentially be able to understand the beginning point of buying a ready to move in property, from the beginning to the end. You understand? But when it comes to buying off-plan properties, it is slightly different. So although the beginning is always the same, we send you various options according to your preference in terms of areas and budget. Then we carry out inspection. Then after carrying out inspection, then the next thing to do is we request for your details. You understand? Or we send you a subscription form for you to fill your details in. You send back the subscription form, filled subscription form with some of your personal details. Then from there, we prepare an offer letter. So with that offer letter, we send the offer letter to you. You accept the offer letter. Then the next thing is to go ahead with the preparation of documents. You understand? But you have to make payment. So the moment, but before you make payment, we can actually send you the contract of sale. You understand? So in this case now, there will be a contract of sale because you are buying an off-plan property. And mostly off-plan properties allow you to make a certain deposit, you understand, and you can spread payment for a period of time. So what happens in that case is that when it comes to off-plan property, because there is a process in, like, you make a deposit and you keep making payments, then in that case, what you have is not just the deed at the end of the day. What you have first is the contract of sale. So the contract of sale is used because there's an instrumental payment. You understand? Payment is being done gradually. So a contract of sale has to be given to you as the buyer. You understand? Then upon completion of the payment and the property is fully completed, then in that case, you now get your deed of assignment and you can go ahead to perfect. Please note, you cannot perfect on your contract of sale. You can only perfect on your deed of assignment. So every other thing is essentially the same. The only difference between buying ready to move in and off-plan property is that for off-plan properties, you usually have a contract of sale to show that payment is being done instrumentally. That's essentially all you need to know as regards the buying process for a ready to move in or an off-plan property. I hope you found this video very helpful. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate your time. Ensure you like, subscribe, hit the notification button, share this video, and ensure you do not miss any of our weekly videos. Thank you very much for your time. Cheers.